Now, let us understand about cloud migration testing. So, before we move to the cloud, the application has to be stress tested, and it has to be optimized so that it can deliver acceptable performance. It's also very important to test all the failure conditions on the redundant systems also. We That is, we should try to understand a solid we should establish a solid understanding of several aspects of application performance before the application goes onto the cloud and after it goes onto the cloud. We should form a cloud migration testing strategy to confirm an application's baseline performance, and we should also ensure proper security and access methods. Security is also very important. Now, security will try to eliminate attacks such as stealing of credentials and stealing of virtual machine snapshots, installing any kind of malware, or denial of service. All these can be eliminated with the help of uh, cloud migration security measures. So, one thing to understand here is migration security is not just one person's responsibility, it's not just one entity's responsibility, it's a shared responsibility model of cloud provider and the organization which puts up their services also. So it's a shared responsibility model where we need to ensure that the underlying infrastructure, data, and access and the governance are all set right. Now, when we follow any migration strategy, we need to have a checklist for it. So first of all, we need to understand what is available on premises, like what infrastructure and what applications are there, and then we need to understand. We need to map the application and their data dependencies. If there are any dependencies on the applications, we also select the applications that are suited for cloud migration. Then, and we also decide upon what kind of services are they going to offer. We develop a migration plan, and then we need to create the appropriate cloud hosting environment for service. We replicate the data and the application images. Before we finally deploy and make it live, we stage and test the applications in a pilot environment. We migrate the beta users to simulate real world conditions. And finally, we check the final pilot environment for security and regulatory compliance before cutting over. We harden the security, and then finally, we make the cloud go live.